We actually just stumbled across this cool initiative that we heard about at the WasteMINZ Conference. How good is that, going to an environmental conference in a full electric car? I may have to get one. You would have seen the other day I sorted out the CMD waste, but if you go right down the list, all the way down here, there's Dan. This is like a wonderland for me. Everything. I'm like a kid in a candy store. If it's waste related, it's here. How good. I'm Dan, this is Kiwi and this is Trash Talk episode 35. This week we're in the Waikato, we're going to the WasteMINZ Conference and we're going to go visit not one but two waste companies and see how they do things up here. But first, let's get an avocado. Nice. Here we go, we are back in another plane this week and away on the WasteMINZ Conference. We are ready to go. Here we are, we have arrived in Hamilton after a connecting flight through Christchurch that almost caused us, because of a delay, to miss our next flight into Hamilton, but we narrowly made it. We are finally here. So, the WasteMINZ Conference starts in about 2 days, so we've got a couple of days to explore Hamilton and catch up with family and whatever else. So, I'm excited to be here. I will show you more of this journey as it comes. Morning, we are in Hamilton and we've just arrived at day one of the WasteMINZ Conference at Claudelands Arena. This place is massive. Can't wait to check it all out. We've managed to find our cool necklaces. And I've also just found these epic systems from Manco, and I think this should be the next Kiwi Skips work queue. How handy would that be? It's got the bin lifter on the back so it can empty every size bin. And they also do a truck version. This here, I believe, is full electric. How good is that? With a lid. Check this out. This is a reuse system for coffee cups.
So if you haven't put a UPC code on it. So imagine you go into a cafe, you buy your coffee, it has a deposit attached to it, you drink your coffee, you walk down the street, and then when you're ready to return your cup, you grab your Apple Pay or your Google Pay or your bank card. So starting session, put the cup in. $1.50 is registered, that's the deposit you paid on the cup. You press transfer, and that goes straight back into your bank account. That's all you need. No apps, no registrations, no memberships.
Oh man, that is so cool. I could see these going really well in a lot of like big coffee.
Well, yeah. So we've started this in Aarhus, Denmark. So it's the second. Aarhus is the second largest city in Denmark. Sorry, you put that in.
I put it there.
My colleague just said he's deliberately programmed the machine for it to be rejected.
Oh yeah.
To show how. So basically to show that you can't put anything that isn't part of the scheme in the system.
Oh yeah.
Because people go, oh, what's stopping people from throwing anything in there? And then
sweet. So this one here is a bigger one. This is a 2.25.
Yeah, you just keep putting bottles in.
And it's the same value?
Yep. Always 20 cents.
Cool.
And then when you're ready, once you finish your bag, you press voucher.
Yeah.
The voucher comes out. And then all of these are located in supermarkets. So it's a container deposit scheme, container return scheme as it's called in New Zealand. All supermarkets will be required to accept the containers that they sell. So
I've also been considering waste and waste policy and how this fits with the broader priorities for the government.
This conference so far has been epic. Met with these guys, we're going to get some prices for bins. Also check this out, just like the new Kiwi Skips hook truck, there is a full Scania hook truck in here. Can't believe it. There's so much. This is like a wonderland for me. Everything. I'm like a kid in a candy store. If it's waste related, it's here. How good. These are the spray cannons that I use on demo sites and landfills. I've just found a C&D sorting station, which is timed if you go in the little drawer to win a prize. So I'm gonna have to have a crack at it, see if Kiriana can hold this and watch me do it and see how quick I can do this, and hopefully I don't do any damage. All right, sweet. Here we go. Where's the... Oh no, this is harder than I thought. Done terribly, haven't I? Also, we're going in the draw to win a golden hammer. That is just hovering there. It is not attached. So I went wrong with these ones. They should have gone into the reuse because they were longer.
No, that was either or. So,
Oh,
yeah.
sweet.
Dan Butterfield, founder and owner of Kiwi Skips. Dan is passionate, dedicated and committed to providing sustainable, innovative solutions for waste. This includes ensuring new products are being built with recycled or repurposed parts. They are even using the old Queenstown luge conveyor belt for a new sorting line. Yeah, that's cool, eh? Dan has created a weekly YouTube series to offer awareness, education and insight into the waste industry. The judges said they loved reading about the innovative solutions from Kiwi Skips, but also the over and above aspects of building a public profile and insight into waste operations.
And a winner for the Waste Resource Recovery Young Professional Areas, Briar White and Dan Butterfield.
Thank you so much. I couldn't be any more grateful for what we've done. I just worked out in the last week that I'm actually 5th generation recycler. Everyone before me has recycled scrap metal, but I've taken the leap to go a bit further and try recycle rubbish, which has been a passion I'm just totally passionate about. I love it. And thank you so much to my wife and business partner Kiriana, who's here today, because she pushed me into this. I couldn't have done it without her. So thank you so much. Thanks everyone. Thank you. Well, that has it. The place is cleaned out, but we just took out the award. Resource Recovery. I'm still fizzing, I can't even. Resource Recovery Young Professional of the Year, and I could not be any more stoked with this. Can't wait to take this one back home to Kiwi Skips and yeah, just keep doing what we're doing. I'm so stoked. We've just got here for day 2 of the WasteMINZ Conference and we've turned up in true fashion in a full electric Volvo. This car was epic to drive and it is completely electric. So how good is that, going to an environmental conference in a full electric car? I may have to get one actually. Alright, let's check out day 2. Check out what we found at the Manco stand. We've found these awesome compost bins. So this here, let's spin this around. This here, if you see, has a solar panel and it's controlled off an app. So you unlock it off an app, and not only that, when it's full, it also sends the bin operator a notification that it needs emptied. How clever is that? This one here is for general waste, and it's actually also controlled off an app, but it's got a compactor in it. So once it's full, it compacts down, so you get a whole lot more in that bin. So how good are these? These are perfect for systems like where you want to control what's going in there. So you've got to have the app and you're kind of held accountable for whatever you put in it. That is a great system and something I would like to see Kiwi Skips getting behind in the future. I also did come across this awesome system. So this is a ute body built by Manco, but it's also got a bin lifter, so you can empty all your bins with it. And I believe it's got a 3 cubic meter bin on the back. I'll have to check that. But this is How useful would that be? And then there's the next size up. This here is a Hino hybrid. So something I think would look pretty good in our fleet. And that there is a 6 cubic metre bin, I believe. Got the bin lifter on the back. And we toolbox on there, so you can probably fit a couple wheelie bins in there, to be honest, which would be good. If we come across a cracked bin, we can replace it instantly, and there's a wee compactor on the top. So, how good is that? So we'll be able to pack quite a lot in there. And there's how there's some controls in there. This one here is obviously going to the Christchurch City Council. So they've obviously been kind enough to put it here. Oh, look at this. The bin lift is rated to lift 400 kilos, so that would easily lift a 1100 litre bin. So this is built by Manco, who actually built our Kiwi Skips front loader that Karina drives. So these guys built that about 3 years ago for us, and since then it hasn't missed a beat. So highly recommend Manco, and we will definitely be buying another Manco truck sometime soon in the future. WasteMINZ Conference. Here we are, we've gone home, freshened up, and come back in our favourite era. Here we are. There's Kiriana. We're back at the Gala dinner. Let's go check this out. Oh, I can see everyone's dressed up pretty flash. You got my bus. Oh, my kind of bar. A bar with a hook truck. Probably show my outfit in its entirety. I'm obviously getting a wee bit big for this. The old waistcoat's starting to pop. That's what you get after 3 courses. But that's my outfit. Gala night, and it is going off. There is a dance floor behind me, there is a band, and this is the waste industry letting their hair down right now, and I love it. I'm going to have to go get amongst it, and yeah, it's been a hell of a week. We're in Hamilton, we won an epic prize, Resource Recovery Young Professional of the Year, and now it's time to celebrate. Woo! Lovely to meet you, Robot. You're doing a great job looking after your localised still. Mate here, who also won an award. How good. Best initiative to encourage reuse, repair and repurpose. Localised. I am so impressed by the level of crazy cool weighbridge software there is out there now. And all these weighbridge companies have these wee weighbridges which are actually connected and working. So impressive. So I've just found my favourite expo site. It's got to be the Tomra coffee stand. I spend a bit of time here getting my coffee several times a day. These guys go good. Favourite trade stand of all time. Another site I've just stumbled across is the hot rock composting system. Now this is something Kiwi Skips has spent a lot of time building a feasibility around, and we are going to eventually add one of these in-vessel hot rock composting units to the Kiwi Skips site, so we can compost everything on the Kiwi Skips site. These guys do amazing work, and one of the craziest things in my opinion about these guys is that these are built here in New Zealand, and there's not many operating in New Zealand because we're so far behind. So if you're wanting to get a composting solution for a large scale compost, or even small scale, you want to talk to these guys. You would have seen the other day I sorted out the CMD waste and I didn't actually get a great time, but look at these times, 19 seconds 58. We need that person on our sort line stick. Also Rachel, you're insane. But if you go right down the list, all the way down here, there's Dan. So obviously I've got some work to do. Well, that is the WasteMINZ Conference done and dusted. I don't know how well I have done at showing you all, but I just really wanted to immerse myself in all and as much information as I could take away from it. And hopefully I've done that, and I definitely have learnt some gems, which I'm going to bring home and put to practice straight away in Kiwi skips, and I will show you more of that over the next coming weeks as we go. It's been a really big 3 days, but I am buzzed and really looking forward to WasteMINZ in Christchurch next year. As well as that, I can't wait to go back and just celebrate with the team that we have won the Waste and Resource Recovery Young Professional of the Year. Say we are. That was me, Dan Butterfield, and what an absolute honour it is to win such an incredible award. So we're going to jump back in the Volvo. Kiriana's already in there, the full electric EV, and head to the next stop. We've just arrived at Purposeful Skips in Hamilton, and we're just checking out their signs. This is like another company who's a really good friend and ally of Kiwi Skips in the industry, and one of their trucks has just driven past. Just missed that. But yeah, love their signage and love that, you know, they're really stating that construction and demolition waste only. Really cool. There's another truck heading out. So we've just finished up an epic tour around Purposeful Skips. These guys are doing the exact same stuff as Kiwi Skips, except up here in the Waikato. And they're building an epic C&D sorting facility, so can't wait to see more of that. There is a lot of operations happening up here. This is going off. So yeah, really impressed with this operation here at Purposeful. So hopefully we can take some of these ideas and new learnings and take them home to Southland and change the way we view waste in Southland. All right, back in the Volvo. Oh yeah, so this is what the product's sort of coming out like. Yeah, yeah. Oh yes, sweet. So you put it through a second time, you get it really clean. Cool. Wow. So they just cut everything up that goes in there. They pick out all the steel, which is what they're doing, is running this stuff through again to get it even cleaner. So there's all the waste concrete, man. And then it just ends up beautifully like that. And then what do you do with that, like under car parks and? Yeah, customers buy it. Yeah. Yeah, it's like base course, cool. We're driving through Cambridge and we actually just stumbled across this cool initiative that we heard about at the WasteMINZ Conference. These are veggie gardens with worm farms in them, dotted all along the street. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 along this street here. And this is for locals to come and put their compostable food scraps in there, and they can also help themselves. This one here has broccolini, oregano. I can see some mint and some possibly strawberries. They're all just dotted along the berm, and as you see, people are just pulling over, and yeah, community gardens, you're getting veggies and getting rid of their food scraps. We actually have some food scraps here from we strawberry roadside snacks, so we're going to get rid of those in here. How good is that? And they'll be composted, and the worms will enjoy those. Yeah, I love this, and I think this is something that we should do a lot more of in Invercargill. Well, that's all for our week in the Waikato. We've learned a lot and we're going to take it back home to Southland tomorrow. We'll see you next week.